Hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment. Looks like an old lady is
All
making a
right.
run for it. We gotta chase
gone.
her.
Done.
She was here. Oh, looks like we're getting
All
attacked
right, all
while
right.
this is happening. Oh, half dog? What the hell? Yeah, we kinda picked a fight with these guys. I suppose we will find her. Trying to make a run for it, but that's not gonna work out. We're gonna chase you and kill you. But these are not the ones. Chef Tai, I believe, wants to take vengeance on.
All right.
They have some money, I believe. Oh yeah, taking the money.
Done.
Okay, stop with the battle music. Dabus.
All right.
Dabus is working on the wall.
All right.
Oh, charm. Okay, whatever. Let's take it.
Done. I'm gone.
I suppose we can sell that. Oh, really? I can go inside?
Done.
Oh, Morty. We gotta go inside.
I'm
There.
gone.
Oh yeah, we're going in. Oh, hey there. Shilandra? I almost missed you. Oh, you can teach me about spells? Hope you don't mind me stealing your stuff. Oh, never mind that. Oh, I hope she does mind. Because that would be fun. Alright, so you're practicing spells, obviously. Can you tell me about that? Blast! I almost had it that time. Don't you know it's dangerous to interrupt spellcasters while they are evoking a spell? Luckily for you, I was only practicing. Well, what is it you want? My apologies for disrupting you. Farewell? Really? Aww. I was really hoping to
I'm
talk
gone.
to you. How the hell do we get out?
All right.
Seriously? Where's the door? Oh, never mind that. Oh, come on, Tugs.
Did you see that?
Oh, you really hate me. I don't think so. You gotta die. Maybe we gotta get rid of all the Tugs here. Bloody hire Tugs. Don't you hurt. Don't hurt him. Morty. Alright. But it's a good way to get some money. Bronze bracelet? Oh no. I'm kind of... Pan's note? Let's get rid of the jagged knife. Oh, that's a quick slot. Why would I need that quickly? Can I just give it to him? Like this? Oh, we can. Would you like some bronze bracelets? Can I give you some weapons, or do you just wanna... Never mind that. Probably he wants to just I don't think he can use weapons. Or possibly can use any equipment items as well. Ingress? Oh, hey. Coming over here. Oh, another hive dog. Greetings! Attack him! Fine, let's kill him. Portals everywhere! I don't know. I'll take your word for it.
I'm gone.
Cup rearing? Find the
I'm
merchant.
gone.
We're gonna have a lot of coppers. Oh, this woman. A sense of great loss hangs over this elderly woman like dark cloak. As you watch her, a long, sad sigh escapes her lips. Greetings. She looks up at your face, cloudy eyes squinting and straining to see you clearly. Forgive me, young cutter, but I'm an old woman and don't see so well. Do I know you? Perhaps I don't know you. Yeah, perhaps I don't know you. She mulls your answer over a moment, nodding. What was it you wanted then? I had some questions. Questions? Her expression curdles. Oh no, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Name, job, and all that rot, eh? Well, I won't have it. Off with you. I'm not an adventurer. Bar that, the woman jabs her finger at you. I've watched the dustman put the name of me husband, damn his soul, me son and both me daughters on their memorial. Adventurers, all of them. Why? I swung quite a sword myself in the day, so I know when I meets one. The old woman seems to be working herself into a fit. Her face has become flushed and flecks of spittle fly from her lips as she howls at you. Okay, you can just be mad at me, but you're not mad at me actually. You're just mourning. I bet you've got all sorts of barmy questions, so she mimics your heroic stance. Greetings, I have some questions. Can you tell me about this place? Who's the Lady of Pain? I'm looking for the magic girdle or Swank Iron. Have you seen it? Do you know where the portal to the 2817 plane or abyss might be? Do you know where the holy flaming frost brand grok slaying vorpal hammer or wounding and returning and shooting lightning out your bum is? She splits. Dung, all of it. Only gets you in the dead book. Ought to kick you in the shins for even pestering a poor old woman about it all. Now go away and leaves me in peace. That's fair enough. Wow, you're awfully... Wow, she's awfully excited. Ingress? What the hell are you doing? He's running around like a lot. Are you back? Why are you so angry? You see a man in old and tattered clothes. As you approach him, he makes a detour to avoid you and keeps walking. Greetings! The man ignores you, begins to walk faster. Sir? He turns, glancing briefly to the right and left as if looking to see if you have any friends with you. He draws a dagger. You'd best leave me be, or you'll be wearing this steel between your ribs. Calm down, I'm just have some questions. He scoffs. I'm sure you do. I have no answers for the likes of you. Piss off. Farewell. He's obviously a bit...
I'm gone.
Yeah. That's basically it. People either want to attack you. We can pick a fight with all these hive thugs. Possibly I shouldn't. In the center. Where was that woman? In something?
I'm
Just
gone.
running around this place. I don't know.
I'm gone. All right.
I definitely wanna... Oh. Frightened hive dweller. Perhaps it's a
All right.
different guy. You see a man in tattered clothing. As you approach him, he suddenly stops and begins to look around, frightened. No way. Greetings. The man looks startled, then takes a step back. Hey? What you be wanting, Cutter? His voice is shaky and he seems taken aback by your scars. I have nothing on me, so my rags are not worth the trouble. Why would I make him run? Calm yourselves, I'm not here to rob you, I have some questions. This is the same thing that we asked the other guy. Nothing farewell? No, I'm not gonna give you coin for nothing. He seems disappointed. Over I pace. He grumbles under his breath and he walks off, leave. Maybe he's cursing me.
Done.
Alright. Ooh, harlot. We already had the... What?
All right.
We already checked what they have. Wow, look at that. Now that is
I'm
the
gone.
woman we want to talk with. Wow, she's so fast. Come on. Ingress. You're so fast. You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is disheveled and dirty. Her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arm and her right hand is fused lump of flesh. It looks melted, like wax exposed to great heat. I'm sorry. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
Whoa! What does he want me? The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she's saying. You want me to leave? Not leaving this city, so I'm not. I can't. I tried. I'm not. It's not a city. It's a prison. It's everywhere. Everywhere? There's worlds. Her eyes gleam madly. Plains that be sinking sands, fields thirsty nettles, sightless worlds where your limbs are given life and hate, cities of dust whose people are dust and whisper ash, the house without doors, the twilight lands, the singing winds, the singing winds again. She starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears and shadows, the terrible shadows there be. Where are these places? I don't wanna go there. Sounds scary as hell. Where's them places? She flings the lump of her right hand in arc, gesturing at the cityscape. There are all here be doors. Here to everywhere. Talking about the portals. You are not knowing this? She squints at you and her teeth start chattering. Tell you, I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice-cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the spaces between shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. All these are doors to other places. What do you mean? We already learned about that. Every door has a key, it does, and with this key, they show their true nature. An arc becomes a portal, a picture frame becomes a portal, a window becomes a portal, all eager to take you somewhere else. They steal you away. She raises the lump of her right hand, and sometimes what's on the other side takes part of you as a tie. What are these keys? The keys. The keys number as many as the doors of this city. Every door a key, every key a door. Her teeth start chattering again, as if she's cold. And the key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail held between second and fifth fingers, a thought 3 times. Then thought once in reverse, or it may be a glass rose. And these are all keys that open these doors?
Updated my journal.
Yes, her teeth start chattering and she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes. Yes. Can't leave. I don't know why I'm updating the journal, I already know this. How did you get here?
Updated my journal.
She seems to calm slightly, and her eyes take on 1,000 leagues stare. Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed a tune by a glade with 2 dead trees that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees, showed me this city on the other side. I stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Try it! She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried. All doors here lead to other places. She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice 10 portals, some a purpose, some accident. None of them right. Can't find way back. There must be a portal that can take you back. Can't even leave here, this square. And there, the place of death behind the gates awaits for me. She points at the mortuary behind the gate, then turns back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in the city. You can't go anywhere? What do you mean? Anything could be a door, any arc there, any door here. Could be a portal. Don't know the key. Could get sent to another horrible place. Her teeth start chattering again. Got to stay away from the closed spaces. Or could be doors. Could have a key on me. And I'm not even knowing it. You are so afraid to go through any door or arc because it might be a portal? She nods, her teeth chattering. How long have you been afraid of this? She squints. Since the last time I walked through the last portal. The place where my hand, she stops. Since the 10th turning, I'm in... I mean me for 10th, turning that now. What are you saying? Her teeth begin chattering again. 30 years? You haven't walked through any door for 30 years? Her vision seems to clear slightly. She looks up at you, her teeth still chattering. If you gotta be here, there must be a portal that can take you back. It's only a matter of finding it. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she's cold. They are moving around inside her mouth, her gums twisting as the teeth shifts around. They rise and recede as you watch, chattering as they rattle against each other. What? She hisses at you. Only takes one portal you steps through accident to drive the fear into you. I went through thrice 10, lost my hand, burned my flesh. I lost my sense. She looks at her feet. No more, no more. I'm sorry if I find some means to help you, I will. Wow, the second one is harsh. I would like a message that don't let her fear rule her, but that's just... I'm sorry if I found some means to... I don't want to give her false hope. I'll take your warning to heart, farewell.
Updated my journal.
Saying that I will help her is it's just false hope. Realistically, I'm probably never gonna do that. So...
I'm gone.
Sander. More harlots. Hey, the post. This filthy looking corpse is in sad shape. That's a whore? Corpse. Its shoulders are slumped and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean to one side. Stains cover it from head to toe, judging from the smell and the texture. Stains run from rotten fruit to mud and bird droppings. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into its body, and several notices have been nailed into its chest, back, and head. Okay. I thought I was in bad shape. Don't all those nails hurt? Corpses make no response. The corpse makes no response. Let's check him out. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places, revealing long stretches of muscle and bone. You'd guess that this zombie is frequently used as a target practice. The fruit and mud stains aside, some of the tears in the skin still have rocks and bits of glass lodged in them. One wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. Examine the graffiti and the notices. A number of leaflets have been ruined by rain, but some of them are still legible. One tacked to his back is from something called the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. The one on his forehead looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. On his chest looks like an official notice, and another appears to be some sort of a wanted. Alright, we can... Okay, let's look at all. Let's look at the graffiti for now. The graffiti runs from obscenities about the Dustman to slogans glorifying what appears to be local gangs. One piece of graffiti catches your eye. Someone has carved the name Parod on the corpse's left arm, then slashed an X cross on it. Cross it. Alright, what else? Not a fan of Farod. Let's take out the rock. You grab a hold of the cobblestone and pull it out of the corpse's head. Traces of brain, matter, and rotting flesh slowly drip from it. It looks like whatever was in its head turned to ooze long ago. Okay, let's check out the other notes. Look at the poster for the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. To those hive citizens wishing gainful employ, with the most honorable and generous Sigil government, inquire forthwith at the Office of Vermin and Disease Control to help stem plague of brain rats? Not so good with grammar, eh? Bounties paid, copper given for each rat tail brought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only. No cat, dog, or fiend tail accepted. Office several streets south and west of Mortuary Gate. In Lower Hive, ask for official inspector in charge. The respected Phineas T. Lord. XXXIX! Okay, that's 39. Never mind. Other notes? Why would you name the guy... Oh, come on. I don't get those kind of names. But I guess it's a thing in some families. Anyway, examine a bill of fare. Someone has posted a bill of fare for the Gathering Dust Bar, but the bill of fare cannot be read, as the words Smoldering Corpse Bar have been scrawled in charcoal over the bill. Smoldering Corpse Bar? Smoldering Corpse Bar? I guess. The zombie immediately jerks its left arm upwards and points to the southeast. A moment later, the arm falls back to its side with a thump. Huh, reminds me of a job I once had. He seems embarrassed. Well, I mean, without the arms. Okay, let's check him further. I wonder if this would work with other notices. Let's check out the official notice. Public notice. By the order of the Judiciary Council and in accordance with the citizenry of Sigil, let it be known those defacing and a registered servant of the Dustman, either by graffiti, malicious attack, or by posting notices, will constitute felonious assault, and the perpetrator will be answerable for the vandalism of said servant, by order of the Hall of Speakers. Let's check out the other ones. The wanted. Wanted. Able-bodied person willing to investigate the matter of utmost importance to the Dustman cause. Will offer suitable compensation upon successful completion of said task. Interested parties inquire with Initiate Norwich Gathering Dust Bar. Gathering Dust Bar? The zombie immediately jerks its left arm upwards and points west to the building before you. A moment later, the arm falls back to its side with a thump. Thanks for that. Looks like that's it. So there's a bar here. Maybe this one. Northeast Dustman Monument. Mausoleum. Well, actually, I should have went in there. Never mind that. Can we get in here? So this is the harlot. A lot of hookers near the bar.
Alright.
Makes sense. And hot dogs near the bar. That makes sense too. How we doing here? And that is the Gathering Dust Bar. That's what I expected. So it's right here. Let's just go inside. Oh, look at that. I'm just kind of struggling to keep it all in my head. It's a bit of a challenge. Anyway, Dustman. I suppose we don't have to talk to every single Dustman out there. They say the same thing. Norwich? However you're called. You see a spindle-tin Dustman in dirty black robes. His stiff black hair springs forth from his skull like a crown of spikes. His leopard white skin is drawn sharply across his skull. He is frowning into his drink and mumbling to himself. Greetings. The Dustman looks up, blinks once, then looks you up and down, studying you. As he studies you, he takes one of his spiked locks and points at himself with it. Roach, Initiate, Dustman, Guard. I'm here about the posting outside. The dustman looks you up and down. Many troubles have I. How can I help you? Help can you? I kind of wanted to correct it. Well, whatever, that's how he speaks. Help can you? Mausoleum awakes, the dead walk, the dead disturbed, the dustman disturbed. Find out what disturbed the undead. And copper coins will I pay. Very well, where's the mausoleum? Actually, we just found it out.
Updated my journal.
Oroch nods. Mausoleum by Dustman Memorial. Go north and west from the Black Monument. Go to Arc and a semicircle over your heart with this finger. This make. He wiggles the index finger on his right hand to the mausoleum. Go will. I'll look into it. Sounds like a job. And it's actually more straightforward than a lot of jobs over here. What did I grave sand? Sarah the Skeptic, okay. Hey! Zombie bartender? That's just a shame. This female corpse is dressed in heavy burlap shirt covered with food and wine stains. Her lips have been stitched crossed, and her arms and legs are wrapped in several layers of bandages. The bandages seem to have been soaked in preservatives to keep the corpse fresh. As a result, the corpse's rotting odor has been replaced with a equally repulsive vinegar smell. So, doing anything later? The zombie continues to stare at you. As you turn away, you notice Morty's staring at you. What is that? Did you see the way that cadaverous beauty was staring at me? Morty's teeth chatter as if anticipation. She was looking for some lucky cutter to throw her coffin. Please, don't start this again. You know, it's your business. I actually love this, so just keep doing it. Morty ignores you and becomes thoughtful. I don't really mind the attention, actually. It is just that I like to be seen as something more than just a skull, you know? I have feelings that go beyond my base animal instincts. I want courtship, not some fortnight fling around the mausoleum. Morty, you're a skull. Nobody can help but see you as a skull. Accept it. Yeah, well, I may be just a skull, but I've got a big heart. Actually, you don't have one of those. What? Were you dumped into my life to spit on my dreams and aspirations? Fine. Be that way then. I don't have a heart, but I do have a soul. Whatever, Morty, let's go. I just like picking fights with you. But it looks like you don't take it seriously, so that's awesome. So, Sarah the Skeptic, how about you? She looks like a dustman. As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's come a-calling on Sarah today. Death's dearest son. She looks you up and down, then shakes her head in disbelief. By every power and its mother, boy, what crypt did you crawl out of? I'm fresh from the mortuary, actually. I didn't crawl out of any crypt. Oh, there's a joke option? Well, the crypt was losing its charm, so now I'm looking around for the right place to die. You know any no. I'm fresh from the mortuary, actually. That's the best, because it's actually true. That's so. Sarah raises an eyebrow, warms my ears to hear you gave that place the laugh, boy. Not much of a watering hole for one who isn't relieving themselves. She sniffs. Shh, too many cobwebs and dusty minds. You don't like the mortuary? Aren't you a dustman? Dustwoman? A dustman? I suppose. Sarah sniffs. Shh, I've seen enough sand pass through the hourglass while wearing these robes. This body's almost ready to pay the ferryman. She chuckles, but there's not much mirth in it. Are you afraid of dying? Of course I am, boy. Who isn't? She frowns and glances around. Well, except dustmen. They are not afraid because they've been swallowing so much of their own bad droppings over the decades, they've blinded themselves into thinking that death is some kind of a release. If they really believe that, why not just off yourself? I don't get it. I don't sound like much of a dustman. She shrugs. I guess the dustman robes don't fit me as well as they used to. What happened? She shrugs. Life is supposed. She frowns. Huh, never you mind. I won't bore you with the niggling details. I'd like to know actually. Oh, would you? She looks at you skeptically. How old do you take me for, boy? Let her down gently. Not too old. Lie out of kindness. Rather youngish. I rather youngish actually. Sure, blinks, then smiles. Aren't you a dear? She chuckles to herself, then coughs. Well, I'm older than I look. Much older, she sighs. I spent most of my life teaching dustmen. I've seen many dustmen help whelps grow within our borders, taught them the ways of the faction, kept the faith, preached the tenets of the faction, she frowns, and so on and on. No questions, no doubt. This life was merely an antechamber that led to the true death. What happened? Well, a half moon back, I went sick with fever, she sighs. I thought I was at the end. It rattled my cage. How? Her face becomes a stone. There's something about having your faction members circle around your deathbed like a pack of pale-faced ghouls, nodding and agreeing that your suffering and dying is all for the best. Oh, Sarah is so fortunate. She shall soon be relieved of the burden of life. Burden of life? That's when it struck me. That there's something. A queer expression comes over her features, addled about not appreciating your life. The dustman keeps saying that life is a misery and suffering. Is it? That we should be happy to pass on into oblivion. Should we? She shakes her head, questions, and precious few answers. Well, better late than never. Realize that's all bullshit. Doesn't sound like you believe in the Kool-Aid anymore. I suppose I have got a swarm of doubts about all buzzing in my skull. She rubs her temples, hard to get them all to be quiet sometimes. They need to be fed some answers, and I haven't got them all worked out yet. What will you do? To be scared by boy, I don't know. Sarah sighs. That's the problem with doubt. I can't even trust what I'm feeling is true. Or if I'm scared of death only because of my brush with fever, or even what I should do. Is this a passing thing? I don't know. Oh, a lot of options. Sir, if you had truly believed in Dustman philosophy, then your brush with fever would have not left you with such doubts. That's the truth. Sir, I would treat this as a test of your belief. That's definitely not it. At the core of the Dustman philosophy is that life is one of pain. It is a weapon that life uses against the soul to keep it. It anchored to this existence. Do not let this brush with the fever break your dust. Come on, why would I say this crap? Come on. Sir, if you had truly believed in the Dustman philosophy, then your brush with the fever would have not left you with such a doubt. Probably I shouldn't just read everything if I already found the answer I'm happy with. I'm just telling you the truth. You may be not ready to hear it. Seer stares at you, then nods slowly. Maybe so, maybe so. She frowns, her face wrinkling up in concentration. I have to chew on it some more. You should. It's no small matter. Maybe you're old, but you're not dead yet. Now enough of me rattling about my woes. Seer stares at your scars. You look like you've shared a few handshakes with the deaf yourself. Hasn't that changed your views somewhat? Doesn't it make you appreciate life a bit more? Ah. Did I just share that I can die? Yes. And well it should. Nothing comforting about death. Well, my brushes with death are a lot closer than those of other people. I can't seem to die, at least as far as I know. Sir blinks. You're rattling my coffin. It is true. Strange are the ways of the plains, and I've seen too much to throw any tale out with the wash. She studies your face. If it's true, why does this happen? I don't know. All I know is that I woke up in the mortuary with no memory and covered with enough wounds to kill me 3 times over. Ah, don't be saying that too loud. She glances around. Most peculiar. Never heard of anything like that. Shame about the memories. Do you have any idea why this happened? Nay, not one. Never knew anyone who death couldn't take until now. Perhaps I could ask some questions first. Okay. Well, you can ask. Sure, looks at you with a steely eye, then smiles. Crypt Crawler. Have you seen Farad? Sir's face crumples into a frown. That dog. He's the worst of all the collector lot. I've heard he has his kip set up somewhere in Ragpicker Square. Many streets west of the mortuary gate. Dangerous place, though. Some of those collectors aren't patient enough to wait for folks to die so they can sell them for junk or jink. Thanks for the warning. Farewell. Probably I shouldn't explore every single conversation option, especially if I already know about it. Mortai Gravesand? But I'm happy that she told me about her questioned belief and the Dustman philosophy. Mortai Gravesand? This tiny, wizened man is dwarfed by his huge Dustman robes. They look as if they were chosen to cloak his small stature. Although he looks to be in his late 90s, this man is extremely energetic. He fidgets continuously and his eyes dart around the bar like birds. Greetings! The man's eyes gleam as he takes your measure and he gives a slight nod in greeting. Hail and well met, traveler. You look like one who is just getting their sigil legs about them. He trails off. Pardon me. Have we met before? Your face seems familiar somehow. Possibly. Are you certain it was me? Maybe I was mistaken. Mortai shakes his head. Well, no matter. No matter. How is it that Mortai Gravesand may help you? Do you seek... he clucks his tongue as he speaks. The contract, perhaps? Contract? The contract, why, it is but a simple transaction. From the depths of his huge robe, Mortai pulls forth a dusty parchment and a quill pen. I'll give you 50 commons. In return after death, the Dustman faction may claim your remains. He smiles, then clucks his tongue. What use will you have for them at that point anyway? 50 coppers for my corpse? Very well, I'll sign. What do the Dustmen do with the body? Mortai holds up his hands, as if he doesn't know. What does it matter? It is of no consequence when you pass on. Very well, I sign. Excellent, excellent. Mortai looks overjoyed. With a thin smile, he places a dusty sheet of parchment and a quill pen in front of you. You shall not regret it. He jabs his finger at 3 points on the page. Sign here, here, and here. and our transaction is concluded. I'm thinking that maybe those who sign get collected perhaps early. You know, you show more emotion than other dustmen I've met. Mortai smiles, turns cold. I trust you meant no offense, sir. I did not. Let me sign the contract. Is there a problem? Oh my, yes, Mortai frowns. Too much passion. Too much emotion prevents one from researching the true depth. To be passionate runs contrary to the philosophy of our faction. Some other questions. I'd like to sign the contract, please. Sign here, and there. You take the quill in your hand and you begin to scratch your signature into the parchment. The quill pen makes a strange scratching noise as it touches the parchment, like a dagger writing on steel. Continue signing. As you try to sign the parchment, however, you notice that it seems to be shifting beneath your pen. No matter how hard you try, you can't seem to sign your name. Contract seems to twist from being a dusty piece of parchment to something alive. Huh, Mortai? What is this contract? When you glance up to speak to Mortai, you see that his face has been replaced with that of a grinning skull. The rest of the bar seems to stop. The patrols falling silent, freezing like statues. Mortai opens his mouth and a wisp of dust trails from inside the skull. Mortai? With a rasp, the death's head speaks, dust stemming from its teeth. Sign, but remember, everything has its price. What can change the nature of a man? The words are ragged, that chorus, as if being spoken by 5, 10, 20, 100 voices of old, young, female, male, desperate, calm, hysterical. Nature of a man? As you speak the words, suddenly you only feel faint, and the next thing you hear is Mortai's voice. Normal, and his hand upon your shoulder. Sir, are you alright? He laughs uneasily. I thought I lost you for a moment. Try to get your bearings. It is as if time has exhaled and resumed its natural breathing. The rest of the bar has returned to normal, and Mortai's face has no longer death's head. You feel a strange pressure inside your skull, as if something desperately wishes to surface, but cannot. The experience with the death's hand that spoke dust, it was as if you remembered a dozen splinters of memory at once, all stabbing into each other to create an image. And you know somehow that every voice the death's head spoke belonged to someone now long dead. Just give me a moment, I'll be fine. Mortai removes his hand from your shoulder. He looks uneasy, more at the prospect of losing a customer than any concern for your welfare. As you stare at the dusty parchment upon the table, you know for a fact that this is not the first time you have penned your name to a contract, and perhaps not the first time you have signed one such as this. Finish signing the contract or just back out. Actually, Mortai, I think I will hold up before signing this. I had some questions first. Of course, Mortai nods. It would be my pleasure to answer any questions you have. What about that skull guy? Not Farod. Tell me about the contract again. No. I'm not interested, thanks. No questions for today. Thanks for that. Jesus. Mortai nods as you turn to leave. He has a strange expression on his face. Is there something wrong? Farewell, Mortai. Leave. So possibly I already signed his contract once. and then died. But I don't know. I don't want to sign the freaky contract. Even if I'm immortal. That is just
Done.
that. A bunch of zombie workers. Can I just get something from them? This female corpse is dressed in a heavy burlap shirt covered with food and wine stains. Her lips have stitched closed and her... It's the same thing. Same conversation options with the... as with the... skeleton worker?
I'm gone.
Oh. Can we just take something?
I'm gone.
I'm gone. It looks like we explored all we can here. Dustman. Skeleton worker. Are you special? The skeleton turns toward you, rattling as he does so. A number of his bones are held together with leather straps, and a vine-stained green tunic hangs from his shoulders. Nice tunic, I mean it. The skeleton makes no reply. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. Can we just get inside there? No. I can't get.
Alright.
I don't know, I would kinda get freaked out by all these zombies, but hey. It's the Dustman bar. Looks like there's not much to do here other than sign the contract. Sarah the Skeptic. Oh yeah, we were old copyrights.
Right.
Yeah, I knew I was missing something. Waiting death too? Before you is a young dustman with the stubble on his chin and dark circles beneath his eyes. He's staring at the wall with a somber expression. Greetings. The dustman doesn't look up, he stares right ahead, as if he is seeing something several languages beyond the walls of the bar. Can I ask you some questions? The dustman doesn't respond, he keeps staring into the distance. Alright then, Morta hisses at you. Let's go, Chief. This Dusty might as well be fertilizer. Fair enough, let's go. As you turn to leave, the dustman suddenly speaks, his voice barely a murmur. You have to strain to hear the words. You think he said something about wanting to die? Why do you say that? The boy's expression does not flicker. Do you want to die? No. I love the option to say the truth and the lie. Oh. No. Do you? I want to say no, of course not. I really don't know. This really shouldn't be a... Are you threatening me, boy? He blinks. Yes, I am. Why are you going to kill me? He stiffens, as if making a resolution. Go ahead, I care not. Prepare to die. You wanna die? Yes. Why do you wanna die? Why don't you wanna live? This is living. He bares his teeth and his hands clench. This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. Death is silent, comforting. Then why haven't you killed yourself already? I've been looking for means to end my life. Will you kill me? It depends how much. If you lack the conviction to kill yourself, I'm not gonna do it for you. It's not a matter of conviction. Then it must be another matter then. So if I ask you, what is it about living that drives you to hate it? It is. If you had truly wished to die, you would have found a means to do so already. Waste no more of our time with this idle chatter. Farewell. I don't know, I like that. I don't want him to complain about a living. I just want him to accept that he doesn't want to die. Not really. Then it must be another matter then. So I ask you, what is about living that drives you to hate it? This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to... No, not that. That's a bleak outlook. There are a lot more to life than pain and hatred. This is living? He bares his teeth and his hands clench. This is existence. Come on. Trust me, it's not. The boy seems irritated by the comment. And how do you know? I've seen what lies beyond death. The boy stares at you. You're speaking truthfully. He looks at you in amazement. What is there? What did you see? The truth. I lay on an island, adrift upon an ocean of great darkness. The island was formed of shadowed stones, but the stones were not stones, for they murmured and whispered to me in speech I could not understand. There is no silence there, no comfort, and the chill burrows beneath the flesh and sinks into the bone. There is no difference. He looks down at the floor and chews his lips with a strange expression. Beyond the shadow of this existence, more misery awaits. There is no oblivion, no cleansing, nothing happens. The planes rotate, and nothing ever changes. Except you can change. He scoffs. Nah, I have tried, repeatedly. If you believe that, then it will be true. It is more than a belief, it is reality. His gaze turns dark. Have you seen this city? It rots, and everything within it rots with it. There is no hope, nothing to strive for. Everything is stained with darkness and shadow. What about your beliefs as a dustman? Isn't that worthy enough to go? No. And I don't really like that. He nods. The dustman philosophy is a worthy goal. Else I would not have become a dustman. Then heed this. You are too eager to reach oblivion. According to the tenets of the dustman, that very eagerness to reach the true death will keep you forever from it. I don't know. I don't want a dustman philosophy on this young man. I'm just gonna say the first thing. He snarls. You sound like one of the factors. They never cease lecturing me. They correct to do so. They have only your wish to die at heart. Ah, come on. If you wish to reach the true death, you must come to terms with this life first, no matter how painful it seems to you. It is an opportunity and you are still young. Perhaps seeing more of this life will calm your eagerness for death. But now, he seems puzzled. How should I deal with it? Simply try to live the best as you can. This life, no matter how painful, as an opportunity. You are young. Perhaps seeing more of this life will kill your eagerness for death. The boys fall silent, thinking. Eventually he turns back up to you. Your words carry weight, sir, and a fresh perspective. I will do as you have said. This is all I ask. Live, grow old, and learn. Farewell. I love parts like this in games. Old copyrights?
I'm gone, all right.
I believe this is a good time to take a break. And hope you guys enjoys. Tell me if you did. And see you around. And have a good one.